welcome back to Teach Me How to Be a Witch, where we teach us, not you. We are discovering that we're not great at things, but we're trying.
We do. We make a good effort. A for effort, right?
We're trying some new things today.
Yes.
We got the mugs.
Yeah.
We showed off the mugs. Now we're using the mugs.
Yep. We got the tea.
We have
basting. I was gonna say basting. That's not.
It's not basting. It's steeping.
Yeah, that's the right word.
It is insanely hot.
Yeah.
Probably still. So we're letting it go. Not a lot of faith on it tasting very good, but
I am nervous. It seems like
we do have to drink it. But there's not a lot there.
No.
But we leave like a tablespoon of water tea in there.
Okay.
To swirl it around. So like you don't have to drink like every last drop.
Okay.
But we're gonna let that go for a little while.
Steep as long as it can.
Yeah. So we can.
Because I like black tea. So.
Well, okay. So this tea.
This is a very.
I do prefer black teas.
Yeah.
I prefer teas that are already teas in bags that you just like dunk the whole bag in there and then take the bag out.
But I don't like floral teas very much. I'm not a lavender tea fan. I don't like.
Agreed. Not a fan. This very floral. There are 7 blossoms in this.
All the flowers.
All the flowers. So we're probably not gonna like it much. We are gonna add some honey because we cheat.
It's gonna make it taste
It does
better.
say we can add honey.
I mean,
it's not like a spell that says we can.
I wonder if we can if we're reading the leaves. Like honey's gonna make it sticky, right? Which we don't want it to do. Maybe we shouldn't add the honey.
I'm still adding honey to mine.
Okay.
Maybe we can compare them. See if it sticks better because it's sticky.
So then I won't do the honey. We'll see what happens.
Maybe. Seems very scientific.
A
very scientific
approach.
There's
one of each of us. So I feel like one should do one way and the other should do another way on certain things. And then we can kind of compare and contrast results.
I'll buy that.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's not very scientific figuring out when to drink it because I don't know how long it's been sitting there. So good luck to us. But this tea is supposed to be really good for you. It improves sleep, focus, and memory. Relieves stress, tension, and anxiety.
Which I feel like you need this tea a lot in your life.
I do. And that's why I bought it. But you're also,
like, it's all for you.
You're also drinking it.
I am. There's some things that, like, could work. I'm not super stressed.
Here's headaches, migraines, and stress-related headaches. Which you don't suffer from so much, but you do suffer from some anxiety and tension.
Yes, I carry it all right here on my shoulders. Nice.
So not a bad idea for you to.
No, which is why we're gonna test the theory. We're gonna see if it works.
We'll see.
I want to try with black tea.
Probably like with continued use is like this is
how it works.
Supposed to help those things with continued use. But it doesn't say for like every day for
30 days. You'll see a difference now.
There's passion flower, linden flower, valerian, melissa/lemon balm, lobelia, hops flower, and lavender. I don't know what I know that I don't like lavender. I know that hops is in beer.
Yep, I know that one.
I know lemon
balm. Lemonine, or not lemonine, it's the
lemongrass.
Yep.
That's not in here.
I know. And it makes me nervous because it might be of the same family. I don't know that though. Try it out and see what happens.
See if you die.
Yep.
So in addition to our little tea experiment that we'll probably get to rather shortly, I would imagine. Oh, it's pink-ish. It's not very hot.
No, it's not very hot. Mine's not.
Maybe should we try it? Do you think?
You said pink. Mine's still white.
Mine's pink.
I don't want to yet. Oh, my bottom was. Holy guacamole. That is a red.
I'm going to add some honey.
Yeah, I'm not adding any honey. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to be stirring with my left hand?
I don't know.
I know I'm supposed to be holding it with my left hand. Like drinking-wise. Apparently your non-dominant hand is what you're supposed
to hold it with?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of this with.
It smells floral.
Okay.
I mean, it's called 7 Blossoms.
I know.
I have to wait for the film.
Oh, so we're not drinking yet? This is not a cheers moment?
Get with the program. I mean, I can try it without the honey and see how I feel about it. I'm going to use the spoon, though, instead of filtering it with my teeth.
Ew, we're doing that. Yeah, we're not doing this filtering.
We have to drink the tea with the tea in it.
I know, but filtering with our teeth, you have lots of little pieces. I don't.
Not my favorite thing. Immediately not my favorite
passion fruit in it.
Passion flower.
It's passiony.
Maybe that's why it's pink.
Probably. I don't like passion.
I really need this honey to get it together.
My face says I am not enjoying
not a fan of this tea.
I'm gonna make a mess all over.
I'm also, it's not.
You're drinking a lot of it.
I would like to be done with it.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to make it go quicker. You have a lot of little pieces. I don't have a lot of little pieces, and I'm very pleased about that. I have lots of big pieces, and some of them are already sunk.
I'm eating some of these little pieces. They're making it.
Oh, look at this pretty one though. With the twirly thing.
Oh, it's a little spinny.
I got a twirly spinny thing. It's cute.
Okay, there's a little honey that's dripped. Let's see if I can save the last little bit of this. Although it's not very warm, that honey's not going to do it any favors. I just gotta
suck it up, buttercup.
Just suck it up, buttercup.
Oh my god.
Maybe if I want to drink it for its intended purpose. Drink it. If I want to drink it for its intended purpose, instead of trying to do a tea leaf reading with it,
then you put honey.
I would then not. I'd put it into like a little baggie. I wouldn't do it like this for starters. But then I would also put honey and possibly sugar.
Yeah, probably a lot of those two things.
It really is not.
This is not my favorite drink.
My favorite drink. I really love that it's pink though. I don't know if I can get that. It's like it's pretty vibrant.
Holy crap! Yours is like. See, mine is just a little bit of a lighter pink.
I think that's one of the flowers that we had. And I think it's probably this big old piece. You had little pieces of whatever this dark thing is.
Yeah. You have a big old chunk.
And I did not find a little piece of it. I had to take this big old chunk.
No, I definitely.
So it'll be interesting to find out if this stays in the cup.
Your big old chunk?
Yeah. Because you got to swirl it.
And then we tip it.
And you tip it and swirl it again.
Okay. So things come out of it, the cup.
Yes.
What
stays in the cup is what you read, and its location in the cup.
We're supposed to be putting intentions into this.
I actually was just about to say we're not asking a question of this. We're just doing a general reading.
Yes.
So what exactly do you propose my intention be for a general tea leaf reading?
To be as easy to read as possible.
Okay.
We asked the tea to
be easy to read. Work with me.
Yeah.
Please work with me. Make this easy for me. Because I'm not good at this. Okay. And this is not good tea.
I'm trying. There's so many pieces. And I guess.
And I'm eating them.
I'm trying not to, which is why I'm not nearly as far along as you are.
I'm trying to use the spoon, but these teeny tiny pieces
keep
escaping.
Escape.
And it's stop it. Messing me up here. I only have one drink that I have to take left. Because then I'll have my tablespoon of water.
I got green stuff in my mouth.
See? I'm just...
No.
This is why we don't do stuff on camera.
I know, you guys. This is terrible.
This is how every one of our spells go.
We talk about it.
Okay.
I got one more slice drink. What the hell? What the hell?
I was trying to get it off the spoon, but it lives there now.
Okay.
Okay. So, I made it through the tea. I'm still alive so far. There is still about a tablespoon of tea left in here. And so the thing says that we swirl it clockwise 3 times. You made the done sound.
The thing says, dun da da da. That's what I said.
Okay, well, can you make the done sound?
No, it's bad. It's really not great.
I know.
I'm working.
You gotta muscle through it.
I'm trying.
You gotta just not. You know how I don't like
ate one of those
food in my drinks.
Okay.
I've eaten plenty of things in here. But I feel like if you take much longer, my stuff is all gonna stick to the bottom. It's not gonna work.
Hold on. Almost done. What? How much? Oh, okay. One more round. Sorry. It's all quiet. Okay.
Okay. So it gets swirled clockwise the first time, 3 times. Then we flip it onto the saucer.
Look, I have nothing on my spoon.
And flip it over and swirl it 3 times counterclockwise.
Okay, I'm sorry. Swirl it clockwise.
Clockwise 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, I'm stuck.
And then we
flip.
Flip. And then counterclockwise. 1, 2. I guess that's why you want to make sure that it's an actual tablespoon of tea left and not a quarter cup.
I didn't have a quarter cup. I had a small amount.
I have a pretty big fat pile of tea leaves on my...
I made the third. Okay. Yep.
Oh, but I did have a pretty good chunk. Okay. So
I'm a mess. Can you get me paper towels?
Some people will read what's on the plate as well. We're not those people today.
We're practicing.
We are
literally making.
We very much are learning. It's very much a learning process. Okay, so I have a little chart here that you can't see. I tried. I have a little chart that has kind of a rough idea of what we're looking at. So I think what we do is we just take a look at what's in the cup first. I've still got what was in the cup in my mouth.
Yeah.
We take a look at just what's in the cup first. What do we see? What shapes does it make? What does it look like to us?
Okay.
And then figure it out from there. But I think the handle goes toward you, because that represents you. So anything that's in the handle little corner thing is specific to you. It's self and home.
Okay. What's over there?
Going in a clockwise direction from the handle, it then goes future up to about the halfway point.
Okay.
And then it's no, all of these. Oh, okay. So the top row is the left side of it is past, the right side top row is present.
There's nothing in mine on either side.
The middle row, the middle chunk,
that's where a lot of my stuff is
the top half of that is near future, and below that is future. And then in the very, very bottom of the cup is distant future or outcome, if you're asking a question. And so I have quite a bit toward myself and home.
That's so funny. I don't have very much toward myself and home either. Or like at all. Either one.
And I wonder if that's like where my focus is supposed to be. Like in the future, my near future and my future, it's very, very close to myself and my home. So I wonder if that's like my near future is supposed to be focused on myself and my home. I will say I don't see shapes.
I have a letter in mine.
A letter?
A letter H or I, depending on how you look at it. It's right there.
And your candle's in the way. Oh yeah, I see it.
What's it mean? It's in the Near future, that way.
So there's something with an H
Happening.
happening in your near future.
Okay. Okay. A lot of my stuff is like
I almost
straight
see
down.
an A, but I think
see your
my
almost
the cross part
It's
of the A
just
is
the
the
cup.
pattern of the cup.
That doesn't
So
count.
that's not the case. There's very little in my past.
I agree. I have nothing in my past.
Nothing in my present.
I have nothing in my past, and where's the present?
It's the top rim of this,
the second side?
Right side of
Yeah,
the cup.
nope, nothing there either. Everything's on that side of the cup or downwards.
It is interesting though that we got
two different things,
two different outcomes in the same
type of.
I mean, we did the same thing.
It
looks like a bird foot.
Oh, it does. Oh, interesting. Where is that? That's
in
your
my past.
Why do you have a bird foot in your past?
I don't know.
Okay. So what does it mean when you see letters and shapes? Like, how do you distinguish what they're supposed to be?
I think it requires further research. Because we also didn't ask a specific question.
No, we wanted the tea leaves to be open and easy to read. That's what we asked for them to do.
When we have found some things, so easy to read, sure.
I can appreciate that statement.
Maybe you just do a little bit of research, you remember what you saw.
That's interesting. Not opposed to doing it again. Can we not do herbal tea next time? Is there a way that we could not do flowery teas?
Yeah, we can do black tea.
Okay.
In fact, somebody, I read an article or watched a video at some point along the way.
Research.
And somebody said that actually they prefer to do this with black tea because black tea sinks to the bottom. You don't have to fight it so much while you're drinking it.
So we need to go to an actual tea leaf store so that we can buy our own
probably
tea leaves. We need to find one of those. It's our next field trip.
That probably would be useful.
You should take them on a field trip with us.
Okay.
I do like little excerpts of us.
I can dig that.
Okay.
So
I convinced her.
It did take some doing.
Yeah, we definitely had to MacGyver.
But I think we figured out a way, and we haven't gotten anywhere with the Amazon thing yet, but we've MacGyvered a way to do a spell on camera.
Yay!
I wouldn't consider the tea reading a spell. That's more of a.
It's like when we do the pendulum swing.
Yeah.
I tried the spraying.
But we're gonna do a jar.
We're gonna make a jar. We're gonna make a jar.
We're gonna try this. No promises.
Intentions are gonna get set.
But we're gonna try this. So
maybe this will answer your
will it work question?
Yeah, quickly question.
Okay. So we talked about this spell last time. Was this spell was for a productive good and productive week. So we got together all of our ingredients, all found in my kitchen.
You know.
And then of course our little jar, because we love our jars. And so we're gonna work it out. We're gonna do this
on camera, you guys.
On camera. We're probably gonna make a mess.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. Okay, so
I need a pen.
Good luck to you.
No, you have the pens. You wrote the other.
I saw it recently. See, this is exactly.
There's a pen.
This is exactly the reason, because there's always something.
Okay, what do we call it?
There's always something. A spell for a good and productive week. It says by giving me a kick. And I think that's because it's got chili flakes in it, and that's funny. It's funny to me. Okay, so it's a jar spell. So what we have here is we have our jar. We have, of course, our salt that we talked about goes into all of our jars. We've adopted that concept as a constant. But in this particular case, it does call for salt. So I think I'm going to use the salt twice. I'm going to use it at the bottom to ground it. And then I'm going to use it with the specific intention of the spell. Okay. Ultimately, it does get shook up. So, and it gets shaken up along the way. So I don't think it'll matter. But I'm going to do it twice. We also have pepper this time. Sugar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For why?
We'll go through that. Sugar, coffee. I used ground coffee because that's what I have. I would imagine it's probably coffee beans, but
it's the same coffee.
It's coffee.
Yeah.
And I have some rice. And
did it call for rice?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a purpose for it. Okay. And chili flakes. Okay.
She hasn't read the spell to me, so completely...
I also think I'm gonna put some of these in here just to amp it up a little bit.
That's fair.
We're probably gonna do some of the yellow. What is this? Citrine? We're gonna have to look up later what this is.
No, we just used it though.
I remember it. Yeah, but it wasn't. I didn't put it in there. We did use it before that.
You did, finding calcite.
Yes, but I don't remember for what.
Oh,
but I think
you mean
this
why
is
we
like
use that one specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
I think this one was something about happiness and good feelings.
I think that's a true statement. That's what you told me.
And then I think I'm going to use this one as well. The blue calcite and a clear quartz. Because I basically put clear quartz in everything.
I love clear quartz.
We have a blue candle burning.
We've opened up our circle.
Yeah.
Does it need a blue candle?
No. Oh. I was thinking, because normally we use candles with these two.
Yes.
But we have a blue candle burning, which I feel is good enough for me.
I agree with that statement.
Okay, so we're going to start with a little bit of salt. I'm wondering, this is where we tend to get in a little trouble with the actual adding it to the...
So the jar is...
It's not very large.
No.
I don't know if that's very visible. It's not a large opening.
But she has art tools in here, so we're using an art tool.
We're doing what we can with what we got.
To scoop and pour, scoop and pour.
So I basically kind of coat the bottom, which is basically standard practice so far for these jars. And it's sea salt that we're using. Okay, so then I'm just going to go in order of the way that it's written here. We're going to go chili flakes for power, it says. And it also says, give me a good and productive week by giving me a kick. So I think that might be part of the kick. Like, this is like the kick in the pants that I need. The motivation, get your shit together, right?
Yep, I can agree with that.
Coffee for motivation.
Coffee's for everything.
It's for always. I think I'm going to try and use the tool for this. But I think I would like quite a bit of it. I grabbed a lot.
I can agree with having...
I want to get this jar fairly full, but I do have to have room to shake it.
Okay.
So I may do like a layered sand thing, like get a little bit of everything in there and then maybe add some on top.
Okay.
I think having the stones in there will help as like an agitator.
Yep.
And then black pepper to banish negativity.
Ooh. Okay.
And like I said, y'all, this is stuff that I have in my kitchen. So this is ground, like coarse ground black pepper that I'm using, and I'm using a little art tool to scoop it in there.
It's fine. It works. Use what you have. That's what all the rules say.
It does say use what you have. The spells that I've seen people use black pepper in, they've used peppercorn. Oh. But I don't have peppercorns. I have coarse ground black pepper, so that's what we're doing. Black pepper banishes negativity.
It's just making a mess.
It's black pepper. You see, this is why.
Like, there's pepper and salt all over the desk.
Salt to purify any ill thoughts.
Okay.
So we're gonna salt to purify ill thoughts.
Add salt again.
I'm gonna spill salt again.
Purify ill thoughts. See, and this is why we need two of us, because as she's saying, I'm writing.
Okay.
There's salt all over the floor now.
Sugar.
Sugar.
To sweeten the hard moments.
That's cute.
We need a little sugar in our life. A little sweetness goes a long way.
I should have put those into my protection jars.
Sugar?
Yeah, I didn't know that we could use sugar. It wasn't part of, like,
I didn't either
the herbs that I knew about.
Until this.
She really is making like a little sand tower, though, guys.
It is cute. Yeah, it's starting to look like one of those little sand projects that people do with their weddings. Or the candles, yeah, that you do with wax. Okay. Giant mess.
Huge mess.
Giant mess.
Totally.
So here's our little layered thing.
It's
cute. Rice to absorb any nonsense.
I love that. To absorb.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
This is not going well. I didn't think I was going to get very far with the scooper and the rice. Maybe I can use my fingers because it's rice.
Maybe.
I'm getting about as far as I was with the rest of the methods. So.
Just literally spilling.
Just sprinkling it everywhere.
It's a good thing you have birds.
Okay, rice. A few drops of my favorite perfume to freshen my mind. I am, instead of using perfume, I'm going to use our cleansing water spray because I'm obsessed. I'm just going to pour a little bit of that in there. It says a few drops.
Oops, I can't spell. Mind. Cool.
And then I'm going to add our 3 stones.
I already wrote down. 2, 3.
Okay.
She got almost all the way to the top.
I did. But I have to shake it. So I have to have some room.
Okay.
But I think we wax it closed first.
I agree with that.
That's statement. Like our own portion of this thing here.
Do you want the?
I'm gonna try and like.
Are you gonna use this one?
Space here. This one here.
Okay. No, I meant for the extra power of it.
Oh, maybe. To melt it?
No. Oh, maybe.
That can't be a bad idea.
I agree with that.
Okay. So we have this witch's brew candle that we used for another spell before. That now has wax melted to it.
Okay.
We're gonna light it with.
Has a little incantation type of deal that you read with it.
I'm gonna light it with blue.
Okay.
Because the flame is stronger.
Right. Which is
by water, earth, fire, and air. This spell be strong, my intention fair. By the Lady and the Lord in sacred space, the magic is poured. Brew, brew, my power grow. On a witch's prayer, my power flow. Talking and
doing it at the same time.
A lit candle is not the business, in case anybody was curious. I'm sort of just sealing.
You totally sealed yours differently than I sealed mine.
I figure if I seal the little pop top thing that it has, then it can't be popped open, and it'll drip down the side, so it can't be twisted open either.
That's smart.
You know, sometimes I'm logical. I look for the logic in things. And in witchcraft, there's not a lot of it.
haven't found it, at least. So do what you feel is best.
Right.
And that's what you felt was best.
What I feel is best is logic. So that's what I use a lot of the time. And so it says in here, I charged in the moonlight last night and shook it up to combine the ingredients. And when I feel my energy and motivation waning, I give it another shake to activate. So, it's still warm a little bit. So I've now dripped the wax down here. Obviously, if I really wanted it to be open, it could be. And actually, I probably could go down the neck of the thing and just make sure that it's in the seam here, that it's in there. Okay. So now
I think yours is so layered, so pretty though.
Sealed even better. I know it really looks pretty layered, but the object is to shake it.
So it's not gonna be.
So we're gonna shake, shake, shake.
Shake, Sonora. Shake it all the time.
And now it looks like everything bagel seasoning.
Dirt.
I've got a jar of dirt. I was kind of right about the crystals being in there, acting like a agitator.
Yeah.
Worked out pretty well. So
we did it.
We'll see. I suppose now I have to take this
to work with you.
To work with me.
Yep. One more thing in your purse.
One more reason for me to go back to my Amazon and order smaller jars because if I'm going to have to carry them with me, it's going to need to be small. This is rather large to be carrying in my purse.
It is a really, I mean, I have edible jars that are smaller than that.
It's not,
no.
It's not miniature size, that's for sure. But I only have to have it for a week because this is for a good and productive week.
So what happens after your week?
Doesn't say.
What do you do with the jar?
Doesn't say.
What are you going to do with the jar?
Put it on our shelf.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to, destroy the jar?
I mean, I don't have a...
Words are hard. Okay.
You said destroy the jar. I feel like probably I should.
Okay, probably why?
Because what am I going to do with it? It's only for the week. It's not...
Okay.
No?
I don't know. To me, when you put a spell in a jar, it's not meant to be a destructive
Can somebody
spell.
help us, please?
No, we need a grown-up. It's not meant to be a destructive spell.
No, but when the spell is over, and the spell isn't expected to work anymore.
But now you have a productive week spell. So you put this on the shelf, and then next time you need to have a productive week spell, you re-energize it. It's not intended for 1 week out of the last of your life, whatever that is. Right?
I mean...
My head hurts right now.
We're giving it a lot of thought. I suppose that has some logic to it. Like, okay, let's bring down... I mean, all the ingredients would be the same. The intention is the same, but we just have to, repower it up.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if I know I'm going to use it, I just got to recharge it in the moon.
Yeah.
And then shake it up.
Right. And then you can have another productive week whenever the hell you need to have another productive week.
Billing week is every 4 weeks.
So every 4 weeks, you need to have one of those.
Okay, so I'll buy that. So we'll see how that works out we'll see how it works out this week.
And figure out if it works.
And
You'll
then...
get an instant satisfaction answer, though. Either yes or no.
That's true. But if it's no, what does that mean? That it didn't work? Do I need to change it? Do I need to toss this because it didn't work and then try again with a different... And if it didn't work, is it because I did something wrong here? Is it because the circle's not right? Is it because...
Because we didn't... Setting this circle was so bad.
It was not our favorite circle.
It was a very hard circle. We like forgot things, and then we're already in the circle, and what are we supposed to do?
It's just been a struggle, you
And
guys.
the doors open,
And see,
we
and this is why, we don't record spells. Now you guys see what a mess we are. We teach us, not you.
For a reason. For a reason.
Absolutely. We're a mess. But
it's fun.
It is fun. I like to believe that I'm doing something.
I can agree with that, and I think that maybe it doesn't. I mean, maybe it doesn't work in the full aspect of every single day is a good day, but you have a very productive week.
That's what the goal is. That was the direct intention, was a good and productive week.
Right.
So I would expect to avoid disaster this week. That would be,
I would feel like
my minimum expectation out of this.
Right.
Would be to avoid a complete dumpster fire.
Yep.
Productive in that I would like to get a lot of things done in the same amount of time that I would normally have.
Right.
I want to be able to stay on task in that sense and be able to accomplish what needs to be accomplished in the amount of time that I have for it. Instead of rolling things over to the next day or the following week, or not having time for it, or any of those things, I would like to be able to fix that. I would like to be able to address things as they come. Mm-hmm. That's the goal here. And so I think this is like the test run.
That's fair.
To see if we can make that happen this week. See if I'm... I don't expect superwoman powers out of this.
No, but to be able to accomplish your job.
I mean, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what my work week is normally like when I'm on my game and when I'm not. Mm-hmm. So maybe this week I'll be a little bit more on my game than normal.
Other weeks, right.
I mean, I don't expect... I've been watching this show. I've been watching Scorpion.
Okay.
And it's these geniuses, like legit geniuses. The one guy has an IQ of 197. And they're all in various fields. Like one of them's a mechanic, and one of them is a psychiatrist.
Okay.
And a people watcher, and a people understander.
Okay.
Behaviorist.
Okay.
One of them's a mathematician, like a genius mathematician. And so it's this beaten bad guys show.
Okay.
They work for the government. Well, they are like contractors, like outside contractors for the government.
Put that up so we don't lose all of our witches per kettle. Continue.
They're outside contractors for the government, but they're all freaking geniuses.
Okay.
And so I'm not expecting to start thinking like them, and for my week to be like
easy.
I'm some like crazy, like Inception, not Inception. What's that other movie where that's gonna come to me later. He takes like a pill and it opens up the portion of his brain that we're capable of accessing, but we don't. And he's like operating at an elevated level for him.
Nope.
And so that's not my expectation of this. I don't expect to be some like supercomputer, and I'm just like processing things at warp speed. But maybe I can just be a little bit better of a version of myself than I normally would be.
Or like able to focus when other people are coming into the office in and out, trying to have conversations with you. And
have the ability to still focus and to concentrate on what I'm doing despite the distractions, and get everything done.
Despite the distractions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I hope it works.
It says to shake it when you're feeling a little not great. Like when you're feeling your energy and motivation waning, you're supposed to go reach and find this thing and shake it up. And that's supposed to help you.
Okay.
I don't even know at this point if that is feasible.
Let me take your cleansing water. It might be.
I mean, that goes anyway, but
I like how it's halfway empty.
it's not halfway.
It's almost halfway empty.
And I did pour some of that in here.
She really likes this stuff.
So I like the smell.
We can't remake it. You know that when it's all gone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm aware. Although.
Can we buy it?
I think so.
Really?
From the people, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Like from the box place.
Like just that specific thing from
I
the
think
box
so.
place too? That's amazing. Okay.
I have not checked.
But we want
and it's probably outrageously priced alone.
Maybe we'll get like this size though. Instead of like that size.
All.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It is worth looking into because I really do enjoy it.
I know, and once you run out, you're gonna be really mad.
Agreed. But I don't know. Maybe they'll send us something.
I'm really excited for our next box. Is it so long?
It should be within the next couple of weeks. We should be getting it because it comes within the first 2 weeks of the month. It's been, I think, the first week of the month.
But it's so
probably by next week we'll receive it.
I wonder who it's gonna be for. Like the first box was kind of like geared towards a me type of box, and the second box was more geared towards a you type of box.
Did check on their website on like past boxes because I was curious too because I was like, wait a minute. You pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Like right there.
Twice in a row.
Yeah.
So I was very curious because it's kind of like those makeup subscription things where you can see what the past ones were, but the upcoming ones are a surprise.
Okay.
And they do have I'm a little concerned because some of them are like witchcraft that has nothing to do with us. Like something that we just wouldn't even
we don't practice
use or know what to do with. But that could be an opportunity to expand our horizons
again.
And try something different.
Yep.
Like we did with the crystal ball. You know, we bought it for fun and for looks and because it's pretty.
It's so pretty.
But it is functional in witchcraft, and we did try to
use it once.
Sort of.
Kind of. We tried.
I mean, it didn't go so well, but we did try it.
I feel like a lot of our experimentation type of deals don't really go so
have not really gone so well. Even the spells that we've done, we can't truly guarantee
that it's just
that it was the spell that worked and not just the way things were gonna work.
I do have a couple of people that we can't have in this room geographically because it's just not big enough, but have done spells and have done their tarot readings and can validate that the spells that they've done in tarot readings.
Maybe we'll get a tarot deck in the next one.
That would be really cool.